Hi everyone, Michelle here, and welcome to the Daily M. And boy, we have a treat today. We have 3 wonderful members of Bikram Yoga San Jose that are with us. It's Maki, Maki, Neil, and Leia Abranyi. And you guys are such a warm, loving family. Yeah. And all 3 of them do yoga. But before I interview you, I want to hear about your parents.
She's talking about Bobo, our dog.
Oh,
he's not here today.
Okay, all right. Well, he's part of the family too.
Yes.
He probably doesn't do yoga yet, but maybe one day we'll get done.
Right.
So which one of you guys started the yoga first?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we had done yoga before that, but not Bikram yoga.
Okay.
So I started October 31st. So it was just a year ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
1 year anniversary. What made you start
A
doing
friend
this
of
yoga?
mine came here and to
Yeah.
the other studios in town, and he told me to come to this one, and so I came, and I was.
You know,
sold,
I
sold.
remember this guy. I rarely take a 6:30 or 8:30. Were you doing 6:30, 8:30s when
I
you
think
first
so.
started?
Yeah.
And I just remember this really new person, but you were so respectful and nice, and you were passionate about the yoga. You were behind me. Do you
Yep,
remember
I
that?
do remember, yeah.
And I was like, you were rocking your standing bow, and I'm like, wow, he's doing really good. And I don't think I knew you very well then, but I got to know you.
That was a while
So
ago.
when did you start then?
So a month after he started,
Did you go home and brag about it? and
I
say,
did,
"Oh my
like
God"?
immediately. I was like, you gotta try this. You gotta try this.
because I have a Restless Leg Syndrome,
Oh.
and then so I can't sleep like since 5 years ago. Every night I wake up and I have to move my legs, but I don't like take medication, so I try to heal naturally.
Yeah.
And then I was just try to find something to help
Yeah.
it,
Right.
and then Neil said that for sure it will
Yeah.
help. He
Yeah.
said so.
Yeah.
Okay, I try it.
Yeah, it has it.
And yeah, it's getting better.
Okay.
But yeah, not yet, but I'm working on
better.
it. That's
Okay.
why, yeah,
Okay.
this is the reason I really want to work hard.
Sure.
So it's good for me.
Right. Right. You know what? I have it too. And it's so painful, isn't it, at night?
Yeah.
Probably drives you crazy. But so there are times too when I have to put my legs up at night. But the yoga does help. It's going to take a little bit. You want the circulation and stuff too. And make sure that you have your electrolytes. Okay, that's another thing. Sometimes I will chug a coconut water before I go to bed. It's a side note, but it's a good note, you know, if you have that. Just that helps me a lot, right? Right, Leia? So with you, I know you're getting really into the practice though, Maki, too, because I've seen both of you now, right? So
Yeah.
you did the 60-day challenge.
I did.
Woo!
Thank
You finished?
Thank you. Yeah, that was awesome.
And how do you feel?
I feel amazing. I mean, really, it was very challenging, but
Yeah.
I feel different.
Yeah.
I lost a lot into weight. My
You did?
cholesterol was down.
That's
my blood
great.
pressure was down.
That's great.
So that was a good thing. That was actually one of the reasons why I was looking into yoga. And it was also to lower my cholesterol, so that helped. But I just feel more toned, and my body's like 10 years younger. So I do. I work in San Francisco, and so.
It's got to help your
It does,
in the
yeah.
car,
In the
right?
car,
Sitting
yeah.
the whole time,
Trust
right? Okay, Leia, do you want to tell them about your experience with yoga?
Leia did the class too. She did a yoga class too. So.
Joseph Insinia was here, our friend and teacher in New York City, yoga champion, and he came out here and did an hour-long yoga class with just the kids. Parents were not invited, although they could sit out and watch, and it was electric. He had them doing sun
Yeah.
salutations.
Pretty cool.
And then when he was triangle, you
Yeah.
did a really good triangle posture, Leia. We've got that, I think, in the photos too, huh? Yeah. It's always cute to see you guys when you get a chance to do the class together.
Yeah.
It's hard sometimes,
Date yoga?
too. A date yoga,
I like it.
yeah.
Yoga is really like one of the main structure in our life now.
It is. That's
Yeah,
right.
so
Right.
before like when we have time, okay, why don't we grab coffee? But now let's take a yoga class.
That's
Yeah.
so great. And you're doing it a few times a week too now, right?
Yeah, I think I do 5 or 6 days.
That's great. And is that what you're doing too, Neil?
I
When
do
you get a chance?
between 3 and 5.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I try to shoot for 5.
Yeah.
Tuesday Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
That's great.
but not always.
Gosh, you guys are such an example of when you find something,
Yep.
right? And you get in stride with it. And you must be close to 1 year. Leah, do you want to show us how to do pranayama breathing?
Leia, can you do your breathing
Can you
exercise?
do the breathing?
Come
Do you
here.
want to show?
Do it for the camera.
You want to show how to do the breathing? Yeah? I don't think that's it. Don't try that at home, everyone.
Yes, she does that.
That's okay.
Leah, how old are you? 3. Oh,
Those are really
okay.
good. That's
Just a bundle of energy. That's so great. So, is there anything maybe you can share, like what you would tell somebody who's new? I mean, that's one of the things that we're always trying to grow this yoga. Not the studio, of course, but just getting more people to do a yoga practice. I mean,
Yep.
obviously, you guys are really committed. You know what's doing for you is sometimes you see new people coming in and they struggle, or even people that haven't been here yet.
Yep.
They're like nervous about trying it.
Yeah.
You know, anything you would say, like
I would say, first of all, take it serious, but not that serious. Like, come in, like, take it serious in the fact that you're here for yourself, and getting here is the serious part. Not like going into the class and being the, perfect pose.
right.
That's irrelevant. Like, just come in. The second, because it's important that you just get here. And I've noticed even when there's a lot of times I don't want to come. I don't want to go to yoga.
Right.
It'll be a long day. I'll have driven home from the city. I
Ugh.
want to sit on my ass on the couch and
Right.
totally relax. And I end up coming here, and by the end of pranayama, I'm into it. I'm happy.
You're like, I'm so glad
Yeah,
I
and
decided.
I feel really, really good. So getting here is the most important part. Second thing, if you're
Good
struggling in the
advice.
class, I would say your electrolytes are really, really important. And I didn't figure that out for a few months. And once I started adding some salts and electrolyte pills to my water, that changed my performance and actually how I feel after class and before class. And
Don't
that's
forget
really
that,
big.
everybody, because electrolytes, if you don't get them back, you can feel
Yeah.
so lethargic and brain fog, right?
And they help
too?
in the class too. I
And they
think.
help in the class,
I think so.
yeah. Anything that you think for new people you want to share? Or?
Well, of course it's hard at the beginning, but you feel really like it's just for, if you think like it's just for detoxing your stress from your daily life, and then just make yourself feel calm,
Yeah.
and then prepare for the next day, and then it's just feel like taking a hot
Feels like
healthy bath.
yeah.
It's
So you
kind
feel.
of same thing, but it's a little harder. But yeah.
Do you find that you have more energy through the day too for you? Yeah. Yes. She has enough energy for like the 4 of us right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can.
And
That's
then
fine,
also
that's
it's
fine.
really good
That's
if you
fine.
have your kids
Oh
and
my
the kids
we
right
have
there.
so many kids around. How you moms and dads do it?
And
Yeah.
then if you want to
Yeah.
get away from it,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
have
Just-
some me time.
Yeah, and some quiet time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Too.
That would be another thing I would suggest too, is we both of us go and I can swap her out, is schedule your classes. And that might sound weird, but I put my classes on the schedule on Sunday for the whole week, and I try to shoot for those.
Nice.
And when I do that helps out. And then
That's
we have the communication piece, and then it'll
right.
flow.
And
It'll
then
flow.
that's great.
Yep.
That's good. Right, you hearing that, everybody? You want to maybe plan your week in advance. I do that stuff too.
Yep.
And that's good. That way you guys have communicated what your day's going to be like well in advance, right? Rather than just kind of like, I don't know if I'm going or not, right? And
We
what's
know
gonna
when
happen with
each other is
Leia.
going, and then if we have free
Yeah.
time, then we'll just go to
Yeah.
an extra class or
Yeah.
whatever, but it helps.
Do you
out.
find that the yoga's gotten easier the more you've done it? That's the other thing. Sometimes I think that people, they put a lot of pressure to get here, but if you start doing it on a regular basis, it becomes a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, I think it's just a habit forming thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your
too,
body's
right?
got to get. It's just like any
Right.
sport.
Yeah.
Right, it's just like anything, yeah, right, like
Yeah.
riding a bike, once you're on it,
Yep.
it's kind of always there, so.
And you have different challenges on different days, but that's different. That's just part of the practice.
Right,
Like, because you're pushing a lot further than you were months
right,
before.
right,
And your
right.
performance has accelerated if you come
Right.
a lot, but that initial, like, this is really hard, like, you get over that.
You
pretty
get over
quick.
that, yeah,
I think
yeah.
so. And then you enjoy it.
Yeah,
You enjoy
yeah.
more of the class, the more
Right,
it becomes.
right. And you know, the other thing I'm gonna ask you too is, because I talk to a lot of people and they're like, no, the heat's not for me, the heat's not for me. And I get that, but I think that they don't realize that the room has air. It's not like a sauna or even like a steam room. It's different, right?
Right.
It's hot, but you're able to
Yeah.
sweat and the air comes in, it makes it breathable. Do you find that? Like people out there that are kind of afraid of heat, you know, just know that there's an atmosphere in there where it's breathable, right? You're not gonna
Absolutely.
be like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here, because it's like, it's
Not
all,
at
it's
all,
like, it's
yeah.
just, it helps you sweat, so. Any favorite posture?
Standing bow.
Woo!
I love it.
Standing bow? Yeah. What about you, Maki?
I'm trying standing board, but I'm also practicing both standing pose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I almost get there.
Yeah,
still.
that's okay. No, that's really great to do that, because sometimes that one, I think, people get a little nervous about balancing on one leg and coming down and then trying to balance on their heel. Yeah, good for you. That's great. But you guys are such a joy. We love you. The community is so great here at BYSJ. and
absolutely.
we love this little one. Yes, I can tickle you. Oh, are you ticklish? Right? And we're trying to get kids yoga back too, so stay tuned for that too. Thanks for joining us
Yep,
today.
thank you.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah. Thanks.